Thank you very much, Palash. Ben Carson once said, "There's no question that as science, knowledge, and technology develop, we will attempt to do more significant things. And there's no question that we will always have to temper those things with ethics." Good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Anika Mahashabde from 9th Ivory, and today I will be speaking on the topic ethical use of technology, an urgent requirement. First invented as a means of information transmission and ease of life, technology has now developed so rapidly that it is almost touching every walk of life. It has become a necessity for us, especially since the COVID-19 pandemic occurred. What we are witnessing is only the beginning of the digital age, and there is so much more about technology that we are still learning and understanding. Access to information, education, e-commerce, and communication are only some of the areas that cannot exist without today's technology. Often thought of as a double-edged sword, technology can be used ethically or unethically depending on the wishes of its wielder. On one hand, it connects us with many people, broadens our thinking and horizons, and opens so many doors of opportunities for us. While on the other hand, it is also being used in various malpractices such as misinformation, plagiarism, piracy, and ransomware, to name a few. In the real world, there are laws and a system to maintain order and prevent anyone from stepping out of line. However, such a system is still being developed and implemented in the virtual world. Think about it like playing a game without any rules or a referee. That wouldn't be much fun, would it? An online world devoid of rules and principles to keep everything in line is somewhat like this, and hence technology ethics become important. To give some more insight into the requirement for ethical technology, let's consider social media. Technology heavily impacts social media, and it has helped it to develop into an omnipresent network of connectivity with more than 4.8 billion people on various social media platforms, whether it be for business or our own pleasure and entertainment. Social media is being used by some or the other purpose by everyone. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest are being used by people to share their creations, and also in the business sector for marketing and promoting merchandise. Speaking of businesses, cause marketing has become extremely popular recently. The emergence of social media has provided businesses with a platform to raise awareness about various social causes, simultaneously helping them to gain trust from consumers. One such campaign in India was the Mahindra #SeedTheRice campaign in 2021, a huge crowdfunding campaign for farmers. This campaign managed to accumulate donations worth rupees 1 crore. This money was then used for farmer welfare through carefully planned projects, which hugely benefited them. This campaign used social media to put across a message for a good cause, and this is absolutely appropriate from an ethical perspective. Statistics show that 71% of people do not engage in unethical behavior on social media. But why is it that the remaining 29% of people still do? Using social media to engage in practices such as cyberbullying, spreading false news and hate may impact the mental well-being of people as well as the efficacy of social media. This is because people are influenced by what they see on social media. A survey tells us that 50% of people often get influenced by social media. 29% say that social media only influences them sometimes, while 14% are always influenced by what society posts on social media. This leaves the remaining 7% who say that they are very less likely to be influenced by social media. There are also additional ethical challenges posed by social media. Let me tell you about a newspaper article I read recently. It was about a scamming incident through social media. Under the pretense of a job offer abroad, the scammer asked the victim to pay a large sum in installments, supposedly for visa and accommodation arrangements. Later, the victim realized their mistake, but by that time, it was too late. This incident really got me thinking. Many of us make friends online without knowing who is really behind the screen. The person behind the username may not be who they really make themselves out to be. Who knows, they may not even be a real person, but an AI chatbot. Due to this, we may end up paying a heavy price, either in terms of money or our social reputation. We need to ensure that social media remains as a platform to do good. To combat the unethical use of technology, we need to come up with effective, unique solutions. Just like how we practice the 3 R's for sustainable development, we must practice what are called the 3 C's for the ethical use of technology: conduct, content, and caring. We must be mindful of our conduct online and the content we post, keeping in mind that someone is on the other side of the screen. We should make sure that whatever we do online does not embarrass ourselves or others. Finally, we must be caring and respectful to others and their opinions and views while using technology. Additionally, spreading awareness to advocate the use of ethical technology helps create a culture of honesty, respect, and responsibility in the virtual world. To recap, technology has now become a necessity and a way of life. As it continues to affect its users both positively and negatively, the ethical use of technology becomes an urgent requirement in today's world. We humans have developed the principles for ethical thinking ourselves, and we have an understanding of what is right and what is wrong imbibed in us from a very young age. By practicing and promoting ethical frameworks, education, collaboration, and responsible practices, all the benefits of technology are ours to harness. As today's youth and tomorrow's workforce, the ethical use of technology should be our topmost priority, and addressing the ethics involved is the only way to reach our goals of development. Thank you and have a great day ahead.